Hi Aquarius, it's the Moon Mage. So today we're going to be doing a check-in reading that's also based on this pink full moon in Libra. So the current energies that are heightened right now are focusing on relationships, both romantic and platonic, as well as this being a time for creating more balance, harmony, and peace in our lives. So if this reading does resonate, please remember to like, subscribe, or comment down below. It would be greatly appreciated. And let's just jump right into this reading. So, Aquarius, how can you achieve personal balance at this time? How can Aquarius achieve personal balance at this time? How can Aquarius achieve personal balance at this time? 5 of Cups. How can Aquarians improve their current relationship with others? How can Aquarians improve their current relationship with others? We have the Star. How can Aquarians bring more beauty into their own lives? How can Aquarians bring more beauty? We have the Sun clarified by the Shamrock. The Shamrock, no. How can Aquarians bring more beauty into their own lives? How can Aquarians bring more beauty into their own lives? We have the Ace of Pentacles. What do Aquarians need to release from their lives? What do Aquarians need to release from their lives? We have the Tower in reverse. Which situation can they bring forgiveness to right now? Which situation can Aquarians bring forgiveness to right now? And what other advice would Aquarians benefit from right now? From this time, at this time. What other advice would Aquarians benefit from? One card, please. What other advice would Aquarians benefit from at this time? Aquarius, so I think that you are generally in a good place during this lunar cycle or during this full moon. You may not really feel like it because I think that what you're focusing right now is has been like things that have fallen apart or like disappointed you, but really just so you know that I think that you're going to get over these things fairly quickly, or you know, they're just not as severe as maybe you're blowing it out to be in your mind. I think that there's just so much happening that you probably don't see or are unaware of in your life right now. And so just trust that whatever was taken away or whatever, you know, left unexpectedly, there was a reason for that, you know, and your life is going to be okay. And it's going to improve in so many levels. It's just like you have to choose to focus on the good things and the things that you still have, and and the lessons that you've learned, rather than the fact that these things have left you. You know what I mean? Maybe you have some abandonment wounds that have been triggered at this time, and the universe wants you to know that it's really, there's no need to really wallow in this kind of energy, because it's just not necessary. And I think that you're going to realize that too, like when sooner rather than later, you are going to realize that whatever has left you was for good reason. You know, it was because you have so many exciting new opportunities that are about to present themselves. You know, you just don't know it yet. You're going to really find some clarity soon. I think that you are just a little bit confused, because maybe it was very sudden, or maybe it was just like something that you thought that you were gonna have or move forward with was just taken away, and you're just like, hold on, like, how do I handle this? Like, what am I doing? What's happening here? And so I think that the universe is asking you to just like be patient, to wait it out, not to make any sudden moves, and just like allow things to flow, because it may not make sense right now, but it will soon, and you're gonna realize that. You know, I think it's just a little bit difficult to recognize that things are changing and shifting in a positive way for you. And I think the universe wants you to know that you are in for a prosperous new beginning, and you should be hopeful and trust that everything that's happening for you right now is for your highest good, is for you to up level and really be in alignment with that which you want to create. Whatever has left you is it's going to be so insignificant sooner rather than later. And I think that your whole life is going to improve very soon. Like, you know, your health, your spiritual life, your love and romance, your career, like all of these things are being worked on right now, whether you realize it or not. And it's for the better, you know? I think that you have been doing inner work, and maybe that's what caught you off guard, because you're like, oh my God, I was so in line. Like I tried to manifest this thing and it didn't work out. And just trust that there is something better out for you than what you even imagined, and that's why it didn't work out. You know, like, just trust that the universe knows what you don't, and they're working and they're conspiring to create more prosperous opportunities for you. You know, maybe whatever you wanted just wasn't good enough for you, you know, wasn't big enough, and you're gonna realize that that's why you didn't receive it, or that's why it just didn't work out. You know, the person that, if it was a person, you know, like that relationship ended because there's somebody else who is more aligned with who you want to be, you know, or that job didn't work out because there's a job that it's more flexible and allows you to be more independent, and it has more money, and, you know, all these things. And you know, their project didn't work out because it didn't work out at the time because it needed to be tweaked, and now you're able to come up with ideas during this downtime that allows it to be a better product, or a better, you know, selling opportunity, and it's just gonna go fly through the roof. Like, a lot of people are gonna want it. Like, these are all things that can happen once you stop focusing on those 3 cups that fell over, and just like start changing your perspective and understanding why this was not meant for you, and why you should be appreciative that, like, not everything fell away. It was just those things that were not aligned. So yeah, just try not to be so pessimistic at this time. I think that is really what this reading is trying to tell you. Like, things are definitely improving in your life, and just because it's not happening overnight doesn't mean that it's not aligning, that it's not happening. You know, it is. There are things that are shifting, and if you really try to focus on noticing them, you will notice that there are good things that are happening every single day. You know, you got to take a second look at what your current circumstances are, and celebrate the small things, you know, like celebrate how far you've come, and understand that those are wins too. You know, those are things worth being happy about, you know, even if they're small. I just think that you're, you know, you have been a little bit confused right now. And there's no reason to feel like that. Just trust and allow. Okay? Aquarius, so that's what I have for you as far as tarot. We're gonna pull some oracle cards just for guidance for Aquarius at this time. So we get some guidance or advice for Aquarius at this time. We have relaxation. Yes, just relax. Be chill. Now is the time to rest and recharge. Make sure to schedule downtime for yourself every day. Do whatever relaxes you. Read a book, take a nap. Known as forest bathing, sitting or strolling in nature is calming and can boost your immune system. So do things that'll take your mind off of whatever it is that's confusing you at this time. Just allow yourself to trust and be calm while you're, you know, trying to align with whatever it is that is on your mind, that is your end goal. Because you are going to achieve it. It is happening at this very moment. You just may not see it right now because of, you know, everything that kind of fell away that wasn't serving you, and it was probably so immediate and so sudden, and you're just like caught off guard. But the same way that it was removed from your life, it's also as quickly as it was removed, it can also be quickly replaced too. But you have to align yourself with it. Okay, so we have unmovable. There is an unmovable obstacle in your way. Staying on this path will get you nowhere. Time to think of a different way to your destination or drop the idea entirely. This will free you up for something better to happen. Again, so whatever was unmovable or things that you couldn't take with you in the future, they were unmovable, but they were removed from your life because those were just like dead ends, you know. So they were just going to lead you nowhere or keep you stagnant. And so for that reason, they were removed from your path. And the last one we have for Aquarius is curiosity. Only a fool thinks he knows all. Keep a student's mind throughout your life. There is always more to learn. Stay curious. Every person you meet can teach you something new. Every situation is a learning experience. So instead of feeling bad about what has left, stay curious and open-minded to new things that are trying to enter your life. You know, keep yourself open to new people, new ideas. Everything has something to teach you. Everything has a purpose, you know? Everything is a learning experience. So just remember that, okay? And trust. And relax in the idea that, or in the knowing that the universe has your back, that the universe is working with you and not against you. You just have to align with it in order for you to receive that which you do want, or, you know, receive the abundance that you deserve and are really aligning with and are meant to align with, when you don't focus on whatever it is that has been removed, because it's just no longer serving you. So just be grateful for the experience and the lessons, and just move on with more curiosity and more open-mindedness. Okay, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope that you received the insight and guidance that you needed. If you did, please let me know down below with a comment, or like, subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to doing a reading for you all again soon during the next lunar cycle. So until then, Aquarius.